Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good week this week and getting through some of the things that you need to be doing and also having a bit of fun at the same time. It's a difficult time we're in at the moment, and we have been for quite a few weeks now. And in those difficult times, sometimes it can be hard to see the good things amongst some of the struggle things that we have going on. I'm reminded of a story. Now, some of you might know this story, and I know I've told it before some time ago. It's a great little story. It's a story that Jesus told a long time ago. It's about two guys who wanted to build houses. And one of them, he was quite a thoughtful kind of person, and he kind of made his plans about the building that he wanted to create, to live in. And he looked around and he found just the right piece of land to build it on. It was rocky land, so it was really strong and solid. And then he got to work building away, digging out the foundations, building his house with the rocks on the bottom and then the bricks to build the house above. And the house was really strong, and he was really pleased with it, though it took him a long time to build it. But then there was another guy, and well, he didn't spend so much time thinking about his house. He just wanted a nice fancy house, so he found the first piece of ground he could. And it was a little bit of ground that was very sandy, kind of near the river, and it didn't have much rock around, so it wasn't very strong. But he didn't care about that, because he had a lovely view out. So he built his house, and it looked fantastic. He sat in his house thinking, what a brilliant job I've done. But then a storm came along. And when the storm blew with a strong wind, the rain came lashing down, the river started to rise, and the man who had built his house just on the sand, well, what happened is the sand all got washed away and his house came tumbling down. He couldn't believe it. But just up a little bit, this other guy who'd built his house on the rock, well, his house was fine. He'd made sure he'd thought about it and built it on the strong foundations. It's a great story. There's lots of different things you can take from that story. But I wonder at the moment if one of the things we should take from it is that it's easy amidst all of the troubles that's going on at the moment, especially when we look at what's happening around the world with the COVID-19 pandemic, to get a bit kind of, there's so much that's happening here and it's really tough. We get a bit down and it feels like we're getting a bit washed away with all these troubles. And sometimes in this sort of time, it's good to also think about the things that are positive for us, the things that we can be thankful about. And then when we hold on to those things, it helps us through the difficult times. So I wonder if this week, a wee challenge you could do is each day think about something that you are thankful for, something that maybe you wouldn't have the chance to do otherwise, but in these weeks, you're getting the chance to do them. Something that you can be thankful for. We're going to sing another song that comes from Fischy music. This is a good fun song, and there's some actions that go along with it. So the actions are very simple. We're talking a bit about this story. And in the story, we've got actions for like the earth shaking. So for those signs, we're doing the sign language for an earthquake, which is like this. So when the world shakes, we're going to go shakes, shakes. When the world shakes, shakes, shakes. And then we need a rock. And for a rock, you put like the solid ground here and then a big rock on it like that. We need a rock, rock, rock. We need a rock, 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 just like that. And then we've got some other weather that takes place when the wind blows, 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 like the wind blowing across us. When the wind blows, blows, blows. We need a rock, 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 just like that. We need a rock, rock, rock. Okay, and then the next one is when the waves roll, and we can do a rolling like the waves rolling. When the waves roll, just like that, okay? And then when the rain falls, and for rain falling, it's like it's coming down, whoosh, like that. When the rain falls, just like that. Okay, follow those actions, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye. When the world shakes, shakes, shakes. When the world shakes, shakes, shakes. We need a rock, rock, rock. We need a rock, rock, rock. Ooh, we need a rock. When the wind blows, blows, blows. When the wind blows, blows, blows. We need a rock, rock, rock. We need a rock, rock, rock. Ooh, we need a rock. In the raging storm, we are holding on to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. In the raging storm, we are holding on to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. When the waves roll, roll, roll. When the waves roll, roll, roll. We need a rock, rock, rock. We need a rock, rock, rock. Ooh, we need a rock. When the rain falls, falls, falls. When the rain falls, falls, falls. We need a rock, rock, rock. We need a rock, rock, rock. Ooh, we need a rock. In the raging storm, we are holding on to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. In the raging storm, we are holding on to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. Shaking,
shaking,
blowing,
blowing,
rolling, rolling, falling, shaking,
shaking,
blowing,
blowing,
rolling,
rolling,
falling. In the raging storm, we are holding on to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. In the raging storm, we are holding on to the rock, to the rock, to the rock. To the rock, to the rock, to the rock. To the rock, to the rock, to the rock.